But I don't know if Jean-Luc gets these lost jaw odds and white timber. They're falling again. Good night, Elytra, we love you. Dathan has left the planet.
Screen, placing blocks per hand, it's the hills extreme. Have you ever seen a Yo's expand? Grown and shown up with your demands, yeah. Everybody subscribe, Sean Hills is here to promote his bro live. Placing blocks all over the place, all powered by a vegan with jump boost and haste. Brother, I'll watch him let's play and excavate with Joe, all the views I'll say it. Binge watch, HermitCraft, binge watch, HermitCraft, binge watch, HermitCraft, Joe. Go binge watch, Joe. Go binge watch, Joe. Go binge watch, Joe. Go binge watch, Joe. Joe. Stream it. Fill in your gaps, check live feeds and load up HermitCraft. Watch it on any side screen. Back it up to clone redstone machines just building. With dry concrete powder, wetting it down for a much smoother towel. Cause on this tube there's only one server. The whitelist is closed, so don't inquire further. Neighboring players compete on their stores. HermitCrafters you love with improv rapport, you just binge watch, HermitCraft, binge watch, HermitCraft, binge watch, HermitCraft, Joe. Go binge watch, Joe. Go binge watch, Joe. Go binge watch, Joe. Go binge watch, Joe. Joe. Viewers, you better click subscribe because today we're building that hype. Comment, your praises don't fail. Sean Hill's on a roll with HermitCraft details. Singing out loud the way it should be sung with the Nashville sound that you like for fun. You know it's live now like a HermitCrafter. Read the description, tweet about it after. The hour of the Hermit is nigh. Churning out videos y'all will like. Binge watch, HermitCraft. Binge watch, HermitCraft. Binge watch, HermitCraft. Joe. Go binge watch, 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 Joe. Binge watch, HermitCraft. Binge watch, HermitCraft. Binge watch, HermitCraft. Joe. Go binge watch, Joe. Go binge watch, Joe. Go binge watch, Joe. Go binge watch, Joe. Joe. Dear live stream views, will you watch my face? It took up your screens and began to fade. It replaced some pixels from a game you like. And this is my job, so I wanna be a webcam expander. Webcam expander. It's off color optics from a broken cam, and some of the chat just throws up its hands. The Jost is beaten for showtime now. It's a heady job, and he wants to be a webcam expander. Webcam expander. Webcam expander.
Hey everybody, it's me. It's the Beetlejost with the Beetlemost, welcoming you to another stream here from my base. Some people are like, hey, isn't this XP Crafted Space? No, wrong, incorrect. Better engage that Elytra. We got a lot going on today, got a lot going on tonight. Depending on where you are in the world, we got a lot going on this morning. We are rocking it, we are talking it, and you know what? We are going to be Minecraft blocking it. We are going to be laying down blocks like pew-pew, pew-pew, block lasers. You might say, Joe, why do you need your wavelengths so focused for block placement? Well, you know what? We are going to be building a port here. It's not a Suma. XBCraft, or one of those other X fellows, was telling me that this was originally intended to be some sort of port. So I thought, like, yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, that sounds good. So what do we need to make a port? Well, for one thing, we need a ton of lapis blocks. Like, all of them. Let's get all the lapis blocks. That's where we're going first. You might be wondering, hey, what's up with that Beetlejuice there when we're starting the stream? Well, fun fact, there was a bit of a problem with the landlord that I left because of all the problems with the same landlord. They came at me and they were like, yeah, we're going to bill you $75 a wall for each of the walls that the painters need to paint, even though you did 1 coat of primer and you tried your best. The contract says 2 coats of primer. Hey, we're giving you a break. It would have been $200 a wall if you hadn't done the 1 coat. So, hey, you came out ahead there. And I was like, what? That sounds a little bit ludicrous to me. Let me call you about this. And they were like, well, like I said, you saved $125 a wall by doing 1 coat of primer. I mean, you should count yourself lucky. And I was pretty unhappy about that, and I went through all the reasons that was absolutely ludicrous, at which point the property manager said, well, hey, it's not even up to me. I couldn't waive that if I wanted to. It's corporate. So, I went ahead and I posted an image on Twitter, with, hey, here's the invoice. So if anyone wants to chip in, you're welcome to help. People chipped in $475. So thank you to, let's see, Jess, Ruby, Carol, Joel, Diane, Andrew, Corey, Pauline, Jessica, Catherine, Farron, and Anne for chip in toward that. Here's the thing, though. So for the first time in my life, when I've been in a situation where it's like, okay, contractually, I'm supposed to do this, and I didn't do it, and they're going to screw me on it financially, but, like, even though there's a lot of good logical reasons that they shouldn't bill me for repainting the apartment, for one thing, I did get 1 coat of primer on there. For another thing, they're renovating the apartment, so some of those walls might be coming down anyway, but, whatever, they get to bill me, because contractually, it doesn't matter. So apparently, I made a compelling enough case, and it might have helped the attention that we got on Twitter. Corporate decided that they did not want to deal with this, and I was originally told, like, to expect an answer sometime in the next few days that would probably be denying my request for reconsideration, and it turned out that corporate apparently was, like, looking at the situation and was like, yeah, let's go ahead and waive that painting fee. So I still lost my deposit on account of the cleaning fee or whatever, but because they were going to bill me $150 for cleaning and $675 for painting, and they waived the painting fee and kept the rest of the deposit. So anyway, I did post on Twitter a follow-up letting anyone know who chipped in toward that if they need a refund, that they can email me using the same email that they have on their PayPal, so I know where to refund it to. But anyway, so that was why Face Camera is already in Beetlejuice mode starting out. We are actually $5 away from the next Beetlejuice expansion. Beetlejuice milestones are $50. So, yeah. Anyway, that's where we're at. A lot going on tonight and today. It was a busy day today. Got a lot done in the new apartment. Got some things hung up, like some paintings and stuff in my daughter's room hung up. I don't know who Joe Rogan is. I thought he was Seth Rogen, but apparently he's not, so not my problem. There's too many people in the world for me to keep up with all of them. So we got a few things we're going to do on tonight's stream. We are going to go ahead and we are going to build a incredible, like absolutely show-stopping port. Because, I was like, are we going to build a bridge here? And XB's like, well, it was originally going to be a port. And I'm like, well, I guess that's what we're doing. So, yeah. That's, Hawkward says, did you play the webcam expander song? I did. Hey, it looks like somebody's rolling in here. Gritmonger, tip in 25, who says, toward your lost deposit. Well, thank you very much, Gritmonger. I appreciate it. That puts us $30. That puts us $20 past our next Face Camera expansion target and 30 away from the next milestone. So here we go. It's time to say, it's me, the Beetlejuice. expand me, because I'm worth it. Yeah. Okay. So here we go. Beetlejuice expanded. Do a little shimmy. There you go. You can put that in with the guy from the shower curtain commercial. I don't know what it's a commercial for, but I think he's got a shower curtain. Okay. Also, Paige, thank you for the 5, who says, congratulations on the great news, or on the good news. Well, thank you very much, Paige. That is going to put us 25 away from the next milestone. So, here we go. Let's go ahead. We need to dump some of these pieces of just blocky detritus into here. Just get rid of these. Right now, don't need a lot of this. It's not my problem at the moment. So, what we're going to do, we need to pick up some iron. Let's dump this as well. Yeah. My elytra's low. That's fine. I don't need to repar my elytra. It's completely subpar already. So what we're going to do is we're going to get a different subpar elytra. We're going to swap them out real quick. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. Whoops. That's the opposite of scratch that, reverse it. There. Dang it. Put the elytra on. Okay, here we go. We're going to toss that right there. Okay. Next up, we need to grab a ton of iron. Hey, good evening, NJ Coffee Junkie. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Glad you could join us here today in whatever this is, some sort of HermitCraft stream. I feel like maybe this the iron isn't really shiny enough. I think we may need a little bit of light gray concrete powder here. Yeah, that should be good. Okay. So here we go. We're just gonna swing this way now, and I think what I need to do is do a quick recording segment. Lightgen says, so the apartment I lived in before buying a house returned most of our deposit and didn't charge for painting because we lived there more than 5 years. Yeah, that was a core part of my argument, was like they kept saying, like, well, the painters charge what the painters charge. They gave us a quote and we have to pass that along to you. And I'm like, there's no way that y'all rented me an apartment for 6 years and didn't budget to repaint it afterwards. And they're like, well, we expect to paint a little bit, but not like entire walls because of normal wear and tear. And I'm like, you do when you're going to be gutting the place. You explicitly are planning to renovate this. And I know that the walls in the renovated apartments are painted gray, whereas the walls were painted white when we moved in. So you were going to have to repaint this entire place either way. So, either way. Hey, is Loy here? It's, yeah. Welcome. It's Merrick says, sue Joe. Well, I don't have to sue because we actually, in a shocking victory, I literally did not expect this. We actually won this argument. Like, they actually got back to me same day, which they warned me it would be several days possibly, and to expect nothing. So, yeah. Thanks to all y'all who retweeted and liked that on Twitter, because I don't know to what degree your participation there affected corporate's decision, because the person at the local office told me that they didn't have the power to waive this painting fee. So they said they had to call corporate and, they'll get back to me, but, it's not to expect much. So instead, it's like they called me back same day. We're like, we're waiving it. So, woo! That's a win. Okay, let's go ahead and we're going to start doing the next recording segment here. Turn that off, start recording. HermitCraft Season 7, Episode 68, Segment Echo, Take 1. While we have deviated heavily from XB Crafted's plans for this area in general, I have gone ahead and actually followed his plans a little bit with laying out this street here. Now, he told me that this street here was actually supposed to lead not to a bridge, but to a port. And, I don't want to necessarily do everything exactly the way XB planned to do it in the first place, but it did really get me thinking, what kind of port would look good on the map? Because, there are certain types of ports that would look incredible on the map. And we got to get that overhead view. What I'm actually thinking with the map is we'll move it up into this anti-grav structure. I've been trying to figure out what to do with the bedroom wall. Perfect place for a map. We can slap some glowstone on there, slap the map up. It'll look great. But first, we need to figure out exactly how much space we need for this port. Now, I'm assuming XB intended to start about here. So I'm going to start this way and then just kind of generally work out in this direction. We might have to level some of this. We might have to extend the path a little bit to get access, but I think it should be good. We'll go ahead and get on that now. Time skip. Stop recording. So, yeah, there you go. We're still setting up the stream technically. Let's see. I had an image here. So let's see. This seems to be kind of rounded. You know, to some degree. I guess what I need to do is just kind of measure this out and go, okay, how far over is that? That's about four blocks over. Okay. So we can come this way here. If that's going to be 5 blocks, 7 blocks high, this is going to have to also be 7 blocks high. Hey, it's Scar. Everybody loves Scar. Howdy, Scar. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well, Scar. Here on the HermitCraft server today. Because that is the day that it is. So, I'm really worried that this is not going to be enough space. Let's move this further up. So it's going to go like this. And then maybe up. Yeah, and then over like that. Let's see. Yeah, that's a good start. But is that going to be enough? Because we're going to need... No, we're going to need more blocks than that. That is clear. We need an odd number. Odd number here, so we'll go with 5, and then 2. Somebody says, I hope he doesn't hurt his voice with that. This is actually my normal voice. I normally pitch it a little bit higher for the YouTube streams because, you know, it's popular with the ladies. But, you know, sometimes I just gotta be me, you know. Okay. So I think that this should roughly work. So we're gonna lay all this in here like so. Might need to move that bed over. Ali on Twitch says, hi, new person here. The narrator voice, your speaking voice is phenomenal. Well, you know, that's part of being a, you know, a professional, is you gotta be able to be a phenomena. Do. Also, a phenomena. Do. Phenomena. Let's also bet race B-dub. So. Oh, he got me that time. It's fine. I would shake my fist at him, but I need both hands on the keyboard so I can continue with this build. Now, you know, a port is going to be pretty big, so it's going to be fine. Okay, wait. So over here though, we had 2 over, and then yeah, we need to actually come up like that. Yeah, that'll be right. Okay. So here we go. Let's see. If we're gonna do this properly here, we're gonna have to get these in. So this is the center line. Let's go ahead and have that go that way. Is that the center line? That's the center line. So we'll have this go 2 and 2 here. Right, that looks pretty good. So let's actually bring this over here like that. Maybe just one. I think that's fine on the whole. So here we go. Bring this over here. So see, we got port 1, or we got pin 1, pin 2, pin 3. We need pins 1 through 5 on the top here. So there's pin 4, pin 5 rolling in a little bit late. Okay. So we need to have 5 pins on the bottom as well. There we go. There's our 5 pins there. Now we're going to have 3 coming across here like this. Boom. Kind of feel like that kind of rounds it out a little bit. Here we go. So we're going to roll in here, and then we're going to fix this up a little bit too. Going to grab, in order to properly do this right, we're going to roll in like that. We're going to show XP Crafted who the real port authority is here. It's me. It's your boy, the Beetlejost, with the Beetlemost. Okay, so we're going to just keep knocking out each of these. It's convenient that some of the walls are shared. I forgot that that was even going to be a thing. So, hey, that's credit to team. Thank you, shared walls between the pins, for making some part of this easier. Dang it. Although I am wasting materials in some ways here. There we go. Let's go ahead and ender pearl out. Dang it. That was a suboptimal digging there. Boom, 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 boom. We're building a port. Do 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 do. It was Baby Shark all along. No, that's not. I don't know. I don't think that works. That was not the right block for the situation there. That's fine. That's how we learn. Okay, we got most of these, but not all. If all the pins don't work, yeah, that's going to be a separate problem. How many separate problems do you need? Less, fewer is generally the answer. One of those two are generally what you want. This is a lot easier when you're building with other people's gathered materials. I did not have to gather this much lapis, which is a real treat for me. Okay, so what's up with the color? Well, it's a port, so it's got to be blue. We might have gone a little bit overboard with the outline here. Okay. What is the thing I do that I just made do exactly? Well, you can learn more at en.wikipedia.org/wiki/VGA_connector. That's short for Video Graphics Array Connector. It's a 15-pin connector created by IBM as part of their PS2 standardization. This was before Sony's PS2. IBM was the big PS2 manufacturer for a long time. They really knew what they were doing. They were ahead of the clocks, calendars, head of the wave, back then. Now IBM is synonymous with not being ahead of the curve. So, try not to screw up that badly if you're ever IBM. Okay. Please don't tell me I gotta go get more materials, because I really want this to look good in the replay mod. Hey, happy birthday, Charles Viston. Feliz cumpleaños a ti. Feliz cumpleaños a ti. Feliz cumpleaños a Charles Viston. Feliz cumpleaños a ti. Y muchos más. Leon Tips 5 says, is the other side gonna be DVI? No. Sorry, not today. Let's see, is there a good way to make this a hex thing here? Maybe something like that. Does that look like a hex? No, it's terrible. We gotta make it square in the middle, I think. Yeah, that'll do. Thank you, Little Nugget. I'm glad that you correctly assessed that I am still very handsome. I appreciate your accuracy in assessing all things about my visual appearance. So we got 2 blocks here, and then we got this square, so just gonna go ahead and extend that out. Boom, boom. Not like that. That part was wrong. Don't copy that, kids. That part was wrong. Also, if you got one of them Doc M dolls, don't make a copy of it. Don't copy that Docky. Okay. This might have been where a road was supposed to go. You know, who cares? The road police. You know who I'm not? The road police. I'm the Port Authority. And very few other people. Remarkably few other people here. Yeah, I think very highly of myself. That is an accurate assessment. So let's go ahead and use this bed real quick. Ah, dang it, B-dubs is online. Didn't factor that in. Okay, feels like maybe this should be a little bit closer here. Yeah, let's go ahead and move this over. Alrighty, yeah, there we go. Hey, looks like we got a PayPal alert here. Thank you to Aurora who says, Lurker, finally able to support my current favorite artist. Don't forget to hydrate, Beetlejuice. Well, thank you very much, Aurora. That is going to bring us $5 past our next $50 tipping milestone. So that puts us 45 away from the one after that. But here we go. It's time to say, expand the Beetlejuice. Oh no, I lost the drag handles. Can't keep resizing if I lose those. Anyway, here we go. It's me, the Beetlejuice, hanging out here. What up? Okay. So yeah, this one over here is actually maybe in some ways closer than the other one. But we're gonna go ahead and just pull the whole thing over. Next up, we're going to go ahead and clear out some of this. Don't need this to go out that far, clearly. How's this going over here? About the same, but not quite. Boom. There we go. Much better. Maybe we start 2 there. Yep. And have the plate go to there. Yep, plate goes to there. Create one here. Plate goes to here. Then, so yeah, there we go. It's pretty much your basic VGI port. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to disconnect from the server. So we got the replay mod that's going to conclude there. We're going to reconnect now. As soon as the replay file is saved. Done. That means the stream is now set up properly. We're going to reconnect. And we're going to rock it over here and grab our map. And here we go. We're going to go ahead and start this recording. Start recording. HermitCraft Season 7, Episode 68, Segment Foxtrot, Take 1. So here is our road on our map before we added the port. Let's go see what it looks like with that port properly in place. You know, as the port authority here in this part of the server, I really thought a lot about what I wanted to put in, and I had it narrowed down to either PS2 or VGA. And I thought, you know, that VGA port is just going to look so good there, especially once this tree is gone. You know, I feel like XP Crafted is going to see this, and he's going to be like, finally, someone who understands my vision. Not the tree, though. The tree has no comprehension of XP Crafted's brilliance. So, dang it, there we go. Now, I do need to probably add some more stone kind of around here as well to kind of give this whole backplate kind of a solid feeling. But yeah, I'm feeling pretty darn good about this. Dang it, Acacia, decay faster. Also, when I look at it, I think that the screw hole over here, maybe we could tap that down a little bit. I don't know. Maybe it's fine as it is. But part of me wants to just go ahead and remove those and see how that looks. Yeah, that feels a little bit better. Ooh, I'm also realizing that the plate down here should come out maybe a little bit further, because it comes out to there on that side. And these were traditionally rectangular plates. I mean, you look at enough VGA ports, you can tell when something's wrong, you know? So it's just really important, as the port authority, that I insist on authenticity. So we're going to just map stab these leaves to death, you know? Ending their photosynthetic lives. You know, I know synthetic life is really big in movies right now. They had that Will Smith I, Robot, and, you know, what are those other movies about robots? Not Daring Fireball. The one, I don't know, the guy who played Han Solo was in it, and it was like cyberpunky, and they were like a tortoise is in the desert on its back. I forget what it's called. Anyway, feel free to correct me in the YouTube comment section below. I think though that this is a pretty solid VGA video graphics array port. So the question is, what can we do next? Time skip. Blade Runner, thank you. Stop recording. Face camera back on. Okay, I am going to take a break from the Beetlejuice voice for a little while. I feel like y'all learned a lot of Beetlejuice voice, but it's been 30 minutes, and I am going to start feeling that. What happened to the face cam? We turned the face camera off during the recording. USB-C isn't as recognizable, is my concern. Thank you, Lil Downstream. Glad you enjoy my humor. Okay. Yeah, technically tomorrow is my day off from streaming. I usually do a lot of editing on Tuesdays. Oh, that looks great. I want to get rid of those. Let's get rid of that sand, actually. Little Seatbelt says, does Joe Basney decrease in Beetlejuice mode? Only once we get past the 5th Beetlejuice expansion. And we are currently on Beetlejuice number 4, I think. Because we were... Yeah, we're on Beetlejuice number 4. And we are currently $45 away from the next face camera expansion. So yeah, the next one would bring us down to 90%. Okay. So yeah, let's do some touch-up work around here. I kind of think maybe I should... I kind of think maybe I should put dark gray concrete in those. I don't know. Is there a potty in the port? And Credit Mike says, where's the dock for the port? The port's right here. It doesn't need a dock. That's the magic of the video graphics array. It's an integrated circuit. It's a 15-pin D-sub-miniature connector. DE15 is the most accurate common nomenclature under the D-sub specifications. It's an E-size D-sub connector with 15 pins in 3 rows. Oh, you know what we could do? Do signs show up on... Do signs show up on maps? I don't think signs show up on maps. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to race B-dubs to bed. Yeah, take that, B-dubs. I'm not going to gloat. It's below me. Okay, named banners show up on maps. So the thing is, though, no, I don't want it to show up on the map. So we're trying to find something that won't show up on the map. So signs not showing up on the map does exactly what we want it to do. Okay. Let's go ahead and put these back here. How are we so low on birch? Figures. I saw them birch somewhere out here. Let's see if we can go get some of that. That a birch tree over there? No. That would be far too convenient. Just acacia and different kinds of oak. There's one. Okay. So let's go ahead and grab some sticks so we're not wasting the good birch. Welcome to Good Birch, or home of the Good Birch. Can I take your order? Drop these here. Get rid of these leaves. They're garbage, basically. Okay, so there's some sticks. Probably don't need that many, but whatever. Just gonna roll over here. That's insufficient. Broadly speaking, not enough. Okay, I guess we're gonna go back and maybe plant some birch. Why not? Probably don't want that many. Okay. Consolidate those. Take these birch saplings down there. Maybe we'll collect more where that one fell. Arguably, I probably should have brought some bone meal. Didn't think that through. That's life sometimes. It's just a series of events that you didn't think through, combined with a series of tasks you failed at because of the not thinking the other stuff through. Is any of this bone meal? That'd be a real treat, you know, real surprise. Okay, that's great. Let's see, bone meal should be in one of these. Possibly this one. No. Oh, it was back there. Dang it. Also, let's empty out the empty shulker box, so... Yeah, there we go. That'll hold us over. Probably shouldn't need more than 32. Hey, what's up, Lindsay Mac? Welcome. Oh, this is a terrible pattern for these trees. They're gonna be super unnatural. Not supernatural. They're not gonna have, like, powers or anything. They're just gonna look bad. Which makes me look bad. By extension. What a nightmare. That's fine. Dang it, Scar's having moo pop with jelly. I'm totally missing out. Okay, so previous statements about this still apply. We're still getting rid of this. Okay, birch signs. Did we actually move the... Dang it, we forgot to move the box that lets us make things. This is not better. Why would I think that that would help? Flying directly into the beacon. Poor planning on that part, let me tell you. Okay. There's got to be one of those making things boxes over here somewhere. There's like several throughout the area. Okay. Okay, so then we come back here, do pin 6, which is red return. I'm terrible at typing with this setup. The pop filter and the microphone always mess me up when I'm typing. Sorry about all the typing. But we want to finish the build. I don't have a giant cable. I'm making a port because I'm the port authority. Okay. Hey, thank you, Alice, for the 5, who says, I haven't been able to catch a live stream in a while, dealing with some personal stuff, but I'm glad I came back to see port-based shenanigans. Thanks. Well, thank you, Alice, for joining us this evening. We're having fun. That puts us 40 away for the next face camera expansion. Thank you very much, Nerdy Wolf, for the raid. You know what? We're not going to acknowledge that this used to be the key, because nobody uses that anymore. We're just going to put that as power. So... plus 5 volt DC power. Wait. Oh, see, this is why we do this, y'all. I had an extra hole there that was wrong. This is how we check our work. How many ports am I going to install? As many as I want. This is my base. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so this is right now. Pin 11. It's res. Pin 12. I squared C bus. Interesting. I squared C data. Port wine was my fallback if I couldn't make this joke work, but but I did make this joke work. I am making this joke work, and no one's going to stop me except possibly B-dubs spam clicking a bed. Dang it, B-dubs! It's fine. I'm just going to keep jumping up this road until I feel better. Do the kids know about VGA ports? They will soon. Pin 13. H sync, which is horizontal sync. Oops. Pin 14. V-sync. Oh, interesting. Interesting. So these ones are actually not all caps. Pin. I wish I was better at typing with this stupid microphone here. Okay. Pin 15. SCL. Okay, so done. Okay, so I think we need to fix the back plate here. Does andesite and stone show up differently on the map? Oh no, the signs are showing up. Okay. We're going to do another recording segment. Start recording. HermitCraft Season 7, Episode 68, Segment Foxtrot, Take 1. Well, folks... No, okay. As the Port Authority, I take my authority very seriously. So I went ahead and I audited each of the pinholes on this unit here. And I found that this port actually had an extra hole right here, which we have since plugged. So I went to fix the map, and it turns out that apparently signs ruin the look of our port. It gives it this high contrast thing that you wouldn't really get. So we're going to say goodbye to each of these signs. Goodbye, pin 1, red video. Pin 2, green video. Pin 3, blue video. Pin 4, reserved. Pin 5, ground. You're grounded. Pin 10, you're grounded too. Pin 9, goodbye, plus 5 volts DC power. Blue return, green return, red return, you're all dead to me. Goodbye, pin 11, reserved. Pin 12, I squared C data. H sync, V sync, and I squared C clock. All gone in order to restore our map to its proper former glory. There we go, there you have it. Now that is a quality port. I think that's really going to shock and awe XP Crafted when he sees it in this next video. People are going to be like, clearly Joe should just build all the ports. Maybe he should go replace Corrales' port. I'm just kidding. We can't replace Corrales' port until we bulk up our resume. So maybe we should get on that now. Time skip. Stop recording. Should have said portfolio, not resume, but it's fine. I feel like we got close enough there. I did Foxtrot already? Well, whatever. It's golf then. I'll figure it out later. Port of Clio then. Okay. I am kind of thinking we should smooth that out there and there. Just... I think that'll look better. Dang it. This is how we learn, by iterating and experimenting. Yeah, that's way better. Okay. Bye-bye signs. So, traditionally, the PS2 ports would be higher up. Wait, is this another road? Did he imagine having another road running? Hold on. Does that align with any, like a tunnel over here? Because that's way too close to that other one, right? He doesn't have a tunnel that would run. No. Okay, good, good, good. Devs need stone or something on the top, so because the top edge is getting lost in the sand. Yeah, that's correct. Okay. So, one thing we do need to do, my drink is getting low. So we need to take a hydration break. And I need... So let's go ahead and box ourselves in here so we can watch the creepers falling out of the sky. And let me check our spreadsheet that says who we need to thank today for our hydration break. Boo-doo-doo. Today's the 22nd. Alrighty. So we are going to go ahead and thank Bioduck. And we are going to play a song I wrote called My Destiny's in Tennessee. And I'll be right back.
Say to be
Time skip. Not really.
the very best, you gotta travel across the land. But I'm happy here at pretty good, just out walking with my friends. So you can fly from coast to coast for all the antics of ends. But my destiny's here in Tennessee, my Pokedex in hand. You run your laps chasing the tongues in Providence, and you arc your throws for Electabuzz in St. Louis. But when you're lost in Boston seeking Pokestops, boo-hoo, we'll all still be spinning them up on Rocket Top. It's true. Well, you can race to catch 'em all and fall flat on your face. We'll hatch our Togepi's here in Tennessee at our own predestined pace. We don't need Tanglers from Los Angeles. If you're there chasing Charizard, you're making your life way too hard. Clutching garlic, pounding pavement down Ventura Boulevard. We don't need Nidoqueens from down New Orleans. I hate to rain on Solo U, but parades need a willing crew. All those squirtles on St. Charles saw you wandering and withdrew. Well, you can race to catch 'em all and fall flat on your face. We'll hatch our Togepi's here in Tennessee at our own predestined pace. We don't need Lapras from Minneapolis or Polipers from Mississippers. There's enough Weedles on Monteagle. We could evolve a form of Beedrill. There's enough snubble down to shovel. We could team sled with Grumble. We don't need Oregon from out in Oregon, or any Pikachus from up in Massachusetts. Sorry, Professor Oklahoma, we'll raid gyms in Tullahoma. Sorry, Pokecoin Palooka, we'll hatch on hikes in Chattanooga. Well, you can race to catch 'em all and fall flat on your face. We'll hatch our Togepi's here in Tennessee at our own predestined pace. Well, you can race to catch 'em all and fall flat on your face. We'll hatch our Togepi's here in Tennessee at our own predestined pace.
Anyway, welcome back from our little hydration break. Let's go ahead and take that down. Get that label out of here. That song was My Destinies in Tennessee, a rhyming Pokemon geography song I came up with, returning from a camping trip, listening to All My Exes Live in Texas. And I was like, you know, there's only like 2 really famous examples of geography rhyming songs. All My Exes Live in Texas and Spending Hanukkah in Santa Monica. Why don't we do one about Pokemon? Oh, I had a raid? Oh, thank you for raiding, Cloudburst. Sorry, I didn't catch that because I was refilling my beverage. All that Beetlejuice voicing earlier was definitely rough. So, but that's okay because tomorrow is my day off streaming. We'll be back at 9 p.m. Central on Wednesday. Tomorrow's my Pathfinder night. We've had last-minute cancellations of the session the last 2 weeks, which actually worked out okay for me because I was moving anyway and kind of like, I need to relax and just shut off my brain for a little bit. So that worked out okay, but it'll be nice to be back at it again. Stone. Yeah, let's get some stone here. Let's maybe put some of this back there. People are suggesting a lot more rhyming geography songs than I've thought of. Okay. So, we're going to grab some additional stone real quick. And hop over here. Dang it. Hey, Kiki the Panda, I'm enjoying the new base quite a bit. I'm actually in the process of adding a port to it right now. Well, I've got the port in, but I need to add kind of detail around the port to support it better. Okay. When your pickaxe is too efficient. Yeah, this haste 2 pickaxe is really killing me here. Support your local port. Okay. So, looking at the map here, that's better than it was. But it's not great, and it doesn't fix a lot of the problems with this. Like, we're going to have a mob farm under here if we're not careful. Let's avoid that. Okay. Okay, we're just gonna sweep through here like so. Okay. What is this port gonna be used for? Probably array and video graphics primarily. Overkill says, I like the song, but what are Togepi's? Yeah, Togepi's are a hatching Pokemon that is like in its egg. Togepi and Tennessee rhymed particularly well, hence its inclusion in the song. Okay. Have a good night, Super Crisp. Okay, so, yeah, we're going to want to bring this over. Night, Kiwi. I know it's getting late for some folks on the East Coast. No worries. I am doing well and staying hydrated. We just got back from our hydration break. Thank you for asking, Deez. Okay. Lizzie Max says, I wish I was there for the making of that song. I mean, the making of that song was basically me writing down all the names of the Pokemon. I wrote down all the first 150 Pokemon's names in a notebook, and then I wrote down some of the most famous ones from other generations. And then I tried to think of slant rhymes or rhymes for each of them. So it was a lot of just, like, trying to, like, think of city names and stuff. And location names that rhymed with things. Streams are usually between an hour and 3 hours. On average, they're 2 hours, though. And they are usually every Wednesday through Monday at 9 p.m. U.S. Central Time. Okay. Let's grab some more of that stone. Okay. So these are some of XB's chests that he never sorted, and I figure if I just use all that stuff in builds, I never have to sort them. Okay. So he was originally planning on building this out to here. OMSX80 says, sounds like I just missed an amazing song. Yeah, it's called My Destinies in Tennessee, and you can find it at that link. DistroKid will link you to iTunes, Amazon, wherever you get your music. It'll give you an option to hear ours. We're on Spotify, YouTube Music. I don't know if Google Play is still a thing. Did they get rid of it? The name of the song is My Destinies in Tennessee. It's from our album Sean Hills Sings Joe Hills. And it's available from all major online music sellers. Okay. So as I'm just eyeballing this here, okay. If we wanted to try adding a PS2 port, we could do it in theory. It'd be an awkward circle, though. And it would have to be... Yeah, I'm the port authority on this part of the server, so I've been building a port. XP Crafted said he built this road to the ocean to put a port in, so I'm making a port. I'm pretty happy with my progress so far. But, like, I think maybe I should add some more ports. I don't know. Uh-oh. Well, if I was gonna do a PS2 port, I'd really need to do a pair of PS2 ports. So, I don't think USB-A is old enough for people to be nostalgic about it the way they are about VGA and PS2. What is the black port? Oh, that's just the road. But we could add something to it and make it a parallel port. It's actually about the right shape and size. Hold on. It's about a parallel port dimensions. So it's got it's got 13 pins, and then so the problem is to actually do a good parallel port, we would need to have this be 5 wide instead of 7. This is actually slightly the wrong dimensions for doing a proper parallel port. Could be a 9-pin serial port. That it's kind of long. But that's not the worst. No, the 9-pin serial port we'd probably want to have be 5 as, or sorry. Yeah, I guess you could do it. Okay. What I really actually want to do is come up here and get. Let's get the rough. Am I already almost out of stone again? We're gonna need a lot more torches over here, I'm thinking. Okay. So let's see. If we actually wanted to attempt the PS2 ports, I figure we need purple, and I'm not sure what the most pleasant green would be. Like because it's like a seafoam green. I don't even know if there is a seafoam green in Minecraft. Oh, we're gonna have to cook some of this purple, maybe. Prismarine. Hey, Monsieur Limpe. We have been talking about trying to use Prismarine for something, and I have been looking and not finding a solution to that problem. But you have nailed it. Oh, actually, I guess also the warped wart would probably work. But yeah, let's try the Prismarine blocks. Okay. We're going to dump some of the other surplus materials into here. Yeah, purple is the keyboard PS2 port, and the seafoam is the mouse one. So here we go, dropping this stuff off. Let's also, while we're here, we're going to drop off some of the blackstone, because we're not really using it actively, and the lapis can go... I forget where... We'll just put the lapis in with the other fancy stuff for right now. Okay. I do want to grab... Actually, no, I think I've got everything I need, possibly. Let's grab some normal gray concrete, though. Okay. So we need... Oh, that was what I was going to get. I was going to get more stone. Because I'm guessing that this doesn't have any, like, random stone in it. Nope. And this one is not going to either. Nope. Womp into the glass, just like I intended. Precisely as I intended. Okay. Part of me wants to try this with cyan terracotta instead of the gray concrete, or try both. Where did the cyan terracotta end up? I think that was over here. Welcome, Day by Priz. Glad you're enjoying the show from Guatemala. Okay, so cyan terracotta is darker than the light gray concrete, but... Now, we did have black concrete, too, we can try. But I'm not sure, that might be overkill. That might be pushing it too far. Dang it. Somewhere in here, XP Crafted left a ton of black concrete. And I was really mad because I didn't find it at first. But whatever. We'll worry about that later. Actually, to properly do this here, I think we need to have this kind of start coming down. But, yeah. Because we're going to eventually have to build this into some sort of outcropping here. Okay. So, if we wanted to properly have this, we probably needs to start here and be at least this far back. Let's just try it. Okay. So we go in like this, and then we're going to have a notch here. Nope. Need an actual notch. We're going to come down like this. Actually, no, that one needs to be here. So fill that. Okay. So that's as far as... Wait, this one actually has to go here. Then we bring the whole thing back down over, like so. We really want to have the gray concrete, I think, down in here. 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 We're going to have the gray concrete going all the way around it. We might have to move the whole thing down as I'm thinking about this. Okay. Let's prepare to lay our heads down and dream. Alrighty. See how the color looks on the map before you move it. Well, I'm just trying to get a sense of if this is even the right size and shape at this point. So... YouTube chat is over here talking about how they never heard the word hyphae before, whereas the Twitch chat people are like, I was on 3 hyphae trains during the HermitCraft livestream weekend. Choo choo. So, it's funny how perspective is different across services. Gray wool, no. OG Mr. Brain says, lol, your face cam. To which I can only reply, lol, your face cam. Aww. Let's go ahead and see how this looks. That's close. It's obviously not perfect. It's pretty awkwardly misshapen, for one thing. It doesn't cell circle. So we're going to move this here more. Because that should feel like it's slightly behind there a bit. Also, I think... maybe making this too tall is going to pay off. I don't know. Where did my map go? Oh, it's because we don't have one here, but we have one. Yeah, we need them here and here. Oh, that's part of the problem too, is we actually need to move this over and then have that come out like that. And then we need to have this come out like this. Except better. Okay, I think that should sell it. Sorry. Okay. I think we need to move the top and bottom ones over one. Sorry about that. Yeah, so we're going to move... It is getting better. That's how we learn. Whoops, F3 off. Okay. I'm trying to hit the 3 button, not the F3. Yeah, so this one needs to move over one. Whoops, not that far. Okay, and then we move these two each over one. This would have started possibly better off if I started with a circle and then worked my way inward, but I wasn't sure exactly how the balancing was going to be. A darker color in the notch could make it appear wider. That's a interesting... that's a smart observation there. Okay, so we need to have this maybe come down to 3 here. Maybe not. How is there a zombie down there? I lit all this. Oh, the zombie must have come down the waterfall. That's interesting either way, but, okay. It needs to cut in more evenly with that. It needs to feel more like it cuts in here. Yeah, don't live forever because you picked up a block, please. So if we had this actually come out to here, and then cut this, but then we cut this in here. Okay. Yeah, this is it, I think. I think we nailed it. Maybe not. Let's fly further away. I feel like we're getting close. Okay. We need to bring it back 1 block on the top and bottom. Okay. Okay, so some degree what we're losing here is maybe it's going to feel rounder with that. Oh, hey, that feels a lot rounder, doesn't it? And then we slap one of these here. We slap one of these here. And then we remove that one and that one. I think that's going to unify it. It's almost there. I think what we actually might need to do is just take these ones off. Yeah, circle around it would look good. We're not... The thing is, I don't want to be messing with the outline of it until we get the overall... Okay, that definitely does not sell it. It was better before. Dang it. It has kind of a manta ray look to it. Yeah, I know. It's hard to get the pins to feel right. But yeah, let's just go drop in the gray concrete around it. When did I join HermitCraft? 5 weeks into season 1. B-dubs. Okay. So the next thing we need to do is go cook a bunch of purpur so we can make purpur blocks. Or chorus fruit so we can make purpur blocks. Yeah, we're gonna move that. That thing was a temporary one while we figured out roughly where it should go. But having figured that out, or not roughly where it should go, we needed to figure out roughly what size it should be. But now that we've figured out roughly what size it should be, we need to go ahead and dump some stuff in here. And I think we got enough stone for now. We'll grab more later. Okay. Well, I'm gonna vitalize Aquatown again when they least expect it, yo. Hey, wait, somebody made a bunch of these. That really just isn't as many as I thought it was going to be, but maybe it's enough. Because I think I made this with like 52 of those, so maybe we don't need this right now. Yay, food. Okay. So, let's say that we actually did put a perimeter around this, right? Oh, I know what's making it look awkward. That was it. Hold on. Yeah, that's actually basically it. It's because that was what was making it look like a manta ray. That was the only one that was coming down to a 3. So if all of these were a 3 here. Now that's going to look really wrong, though. But that's why it was looking weird. Yep. Yep, okay. So assuming we're going to do the 5s on all sides, including this one. Maybe even hint at that. No, it needs to be a 5 on here. Okay, so what'll make it work is that the gray will add the 3. Oh, add the notch back in. Yeah. So the gray will go and add a little bit of something here to make this feel more like a circle. Okay. So, anyway. Dang it. I'm in pin 7. No, wait. Pin 6. Wait, no, pin 5. Bad at math. Ugh, it's fine. So, assuming that we wanted to have these align with our VGA port here. This is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 wide, right? Now, our VGA port here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27 wide. So, we take that 7 and we divide it up. We put 3 blocks in the middle and 2 blocks in from the edge would be where we would start our ports here. So 2 blocks in from the edge. And we want to probably have it so if we have it start here and then go, that's 3, 4 around. So we're going to be adjusting it up 1 as well here. Okay, so if we had 1 and then these 3 here, or okay, so 1, 2, 3 diagonally and then 5 across. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It feels like this should actually come up like this, though. Does this actually come 5 across? No, it only comes 4 across. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we come, so let's see the shape we have here. So 4, 1 and 3, 5 and 2. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 2. Let's go get more prismarine blocks. Oh, wait, no, 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 no. I'm screwing this up, though, because this one over here should be the keyboard one. Okay. Further, I'm realizing that these should all be recessed. Okay. So we would have gray concrete, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we would have 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then we'll use placeholder blocks up here to get across the connector. And then we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we had, what was it? 1 and something, and then 2 and 5. Okay. Did it, yay. So we have like we have we have this go here like that, and then we have 1 and 3, and then 5 and 2. Okay. It's gonna go 1, 2, 3. Let's grab that prismarine we dropped. Okay. So we know we have 5 on the back end here. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna drop in. Wait, nope, here. Of course, we lost that. That's anticipated. So this is going to come in and over like the other one did, which means this one is going to come in and over. Oh, that was not a good way to do that. B-dubs is offline. It's easier now. Dang it. So that's not really as much of a victory as I thought it was going to be. It's fine, B-dubs. Okay, so 5 and 3 now. Okay. Oh, no, 5 and 2. Okay. So to make this work now, this one's going to be like that. And there's going to be another one there or so. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the notch is going to come into here, I think. The notch is kind of super awkward on this thing. Yep, okay, great. So then we'll move the prismarine one up and in. And we'll be set. Okay. Let's go ahead and retrieve some of our materials here. I'm the port authority on the server, so I'm building ports. But, okay. You know what? It is... let's make sure we didn't miss any tips. Cool. I was going to say, my body is... I had a really stressful, exhausting day with all that stuff with the moving, with the landlord. Even though it worked out okay in the end, I am wiped out. I'm going to accept my limits, and we are going to go ahead and let's raid my brother who is doing the Wheel of Songwriting. Until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills. Whoops, hold on. I gotta type his name, apparently. The Sean Hills. There we go. Yeah, sorry guys. I just hit a wall all at once. But I've been doing this long enough to know. We hit the wall. It's time to call it a night. Thank you again so much, everybody, for your support. This was an exhausting day, but y'all made it conclude on an incredibly high note. I appreciate you. Until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring.